Hello, this is Johnny from Green Herb Gaming, back with some more Mortal Kombat 1 gameplay. This time I'm playing Mortal Kombat on the Super Nintendo Entertainment System, SNES for short. What's interesting is I didn't grow up with a Super Nintendo. Black Knight the Gamer, hello to you and welcome back to my latest stream. Welcome to the stream. Chad Middleton, hello to you and welcome also to the stream. So yeah, I didn't grow up with a SNES. I played Mortal Kombat 1 on the Sega Master System, as you've seen in my previous stream and many streams previously as well. But in this live stream, I am playing Mortal Kombat 1 on the Super Nintendo. Let me have a look at those. Did you see the gameplay of Mortal Kombat 11? Did you see my previous stream? Black Knight the Gamer. In fact, you were on that stream. That should answer your question. That should answer your question. So, to celebrate the reveal of Mortal Kombat 11 and to hype myself up, yeah, it was absolutely fantastic. Really was. I pretty much covered that in my previous stream, Black Knight the Gamer. Pretty much covered that. So to hype myself up for Mortal Kombat 11, I saw Sonic Fox 5000. The less said about him, the better. Moving on. So yeah, this is my friend doesn't like the new story timeline, except for Johnny's daughter, Cassie Cage. Cassie Cage, the one of the Kombat kids who dealt the final blow to Shinnok in Mortal Kombat X. So your friend is not a fan of the story of Mortal Kombat 11. So yeah, once again I am celebrating all things Mortal Kombat, hyping myself up for Mortal Kombat 11 by going back to where it all began for the Mortal Kombat franchise, Mortal Kombat 1. I can't wait to see Aaron Black. Yeah, I'd say he'd make an appearance. He should make an appearance as well. And in between the stream as well, I'm going to be discussing Mortal Kombat 11. He played 1 back on the Genesis / Mega Drive. I actually played Mortal Kombat 1. Sorry, no, was that your friend? Or I thought you were talking about me there for a second. I presume you're talking about your friend. I'm confused. How is Baraka alive? He died. Nobody stays dead in Mortal Kombat, Black Knight the Gamer. Nobody. Shao Kahn died. He's back. Nobody stays dead in Mortal Kombat. So before I officially get this stream started, just want to say I hope my lovely subscribers enjoy the stream. Also, I hope my viewers enjoy the stream. And a shout out and please subscribe to Pro Chronics Vlogs, L4 Electricity Kid, Epic Kid 23, DLA, Damien and Alan Sewell, Mindpex Gaming, Black Knight the Gamer, you're here as well. Chad Middleton, you're here as well. Shout out to both of you. Aidan Denniston, Hamino Games, and all of my other lovely subscribers. Now we know why nobody stays dead. Nobody stays dead, man. It's Mortal Kombat. Okay. 2,000-year-old half-human. Goro remains undefeated for the past 500 years. And he's back. He's back now. Okay. So just like with Mortal Kombat X, I'm going to choose Scorpion. Scorpion is my guy. And I'm really looking forward to customizing the appearance of Scorpion in Mortal Kombat 11. Because in Mortal Kombat 11, want to know my nickname for Goro? I do. I would love to, Black Knight the Gamer. Please share with us all your nickname for Goro. So yeah, one of the cool things, one of the cool new features being introduced in Mortal Kombat 11 is the ability to customize your fighter. Character variations. It might be weird, but I call him Big Daddy Goro. Big Daddy Goro, I like that. I do, I actually like that. You know what's an interesting nickname for Goro? I don't know if you are aware of this in America or beyond, but there's these spiders. I would imagine they're all across the world, but we call these spiders anyway. We call them Daddy Longlegs. So how about instead of Daddy Longlegs, you can call Goro Daddy Long Arms? How about that nickname for Goro? Daddy Long Arms. So it's Scorpion versus Sonya. Sure. Do you like that? I'm going to keep this stream interactive. So, to Chad and Black Knight the Gamer, even though it's telling me that I only have one viewer right now, I thought Australia only had the big spiders. Well, it's not exactly a deadly spider, but here's the interesting thing. These spiders actually apparently have very, 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 very dangerous toxin inside of them. But these spiders' fangs, they can't penetrate humans. So they're not really deadly to humans. So to keep this stream interactive, if you were a combatant, if you were a Mortal Kombat combatant, whether you were representing Earth Realm or Nether Realm, actually I'll keep that question for soon actually. But my interactive question for this stream is, what would your fighter name be? What would your name be if you are in Mortal Kombat? That's my interactive question for this segment of the stream. Oh, the legendary rivalry has been reborn. Scorpion versus Sub-Zero. Yellow versus blue. So, God, I want to be conscious that I don't recap the entirety of Genesis would be my name. I like that name, Genesis, the beginning. Nice name. Chad, what would your name be? Well, that was Chad, was it? Sorry, I'm trying to keep look at the chat and look at the screen at the same time. No, that was Black Knight. Chad, what would your name be if you were a legendary Mortal Kombat combatant? I always remember an episode, a very funny sitcom, it used to be on TV, finished up now, Malcolm in the Middle it was called. And I always remember the scene where, I don't even know how they got talking about it, but the father in Malcolm in the Middle, right, he turns around and he says, nobody defeats Sub-Zero. It would be Chad. I'm not into cool lick. I like it, just Chad. No, I like that. Just like you have like Johnny, Johnny Cage. I like that. Chad, that would be your name. You would let your combat skills, do the talking. You wouldn't need a flashy, cool name. I like that. I hope I'll read the rest of that comment, or we don't know actually. I hope they had a new, or they already have. Black Knight the Gamer. Have you been paying attention, Black Knight the Gamer? Have you? Have you been paying attention? Don't make me call Dark Raiden to come and get you. My Fortnite username is actually Chad Middleton. People would talk about why I use my real name. No, I like how you just keep your real name. I like that. But Black Knight the Gamer, there is a new character. In fact, there's two new characters in Mortal Kombat 11. There's Jesus Christ, the mysterious female character. What you never know I'm talking about. Wait, you never know if I'm talking about Mortal Kombat 11. Well, then what game are you talking about then? What game are you talking about then? Oh, I can actually unlock Reptile. Stall the beans here. I could actually unlock Reptile. I think one of the conditions to unlock Reptile is to get a flawless victory on this course, on this stage. But so long for that. You have to get a flawless victory into there is a special character announcement. Oh yeah, that's right. There's a special character announcement on the 30th of this month. But already there's been 2 new character reveals today. So there's a new character. Lost to Sub-Zero again. So I don't want to recap my previous stream. But what I will say, one of the interesting things that I do want to discuss here, this is Mortal Kombat 1. So in the timeline of Mortal Kombat, this is where, actually I was going to say this is where it all began in the timeline of Mortal Kombat, but that's not exactly true, because, you know, there is games like Mortal Kombat Mythology Sub-Zero that goes back before it. So, like, I don't want to get too technical, like, you know, let me just have a look at that comment. Boom. This, I should point out, this is I get a green herb. What is your favorite fatality in Mortal Kombat 11? I like Baracas. I like Baracas. I should point out this is the Super Nintendo version of Mortal Kombat, so there's no blood. There's no blood in this version of Mortal Kombat. Okay, but what I wanted to say was this is the first Mortal Kombat game. So it's nice to go back and play the first Mortal Kombat game and to think about this mysterious female character whose name I just cannot seem to be able to remember. But she is the Guardian of Time. It's crazy to think that as far back as Mortal Kombat 1, as far back as this game, in this timeline, that she has been controlling things, controlling history. It's crazy to think that. You know, it really gives you like a fresh experience when you go back and play Mortal Kombat 11. You know, like Shang Tsung is sitting on that throne thinking that, you know, that he put himself there. You know, Scorpion thinks that he's an amazing skilled ninja. Raiden thinks he's doing a great job protecting Earthrealm. But what's crazy is that's all true, by the way. But what's crazy is this mysterious character has been controlling their destinies, controlling the paths that they take in their life, and it's quite cool to think about that. And in Mortal Kombat 11, this mysterious character, whose name I cannot remember, is going to go back to a lot of these timelines, like the timeline in Mortal Kombat 1, and try to reset things. So I will say that, but I don't want to talk too much about what I said in the previous stream. Is there going to be a demo for Mortal Kombat 11? There's going to be a beta. I forgot her name. It's just I think it's Kron or Toro or something. Kron or something anyway. Kron something. Fucking Chrono Trigger. I'm only joking. That's not her name, but it's something. It's actually something like that. Actually, to be honest, it is something like that. What was I going to say? Right. That's not what I was going to say, by the way. Are you going to play it? Probably not, because I'm getting the Nintendo Switch version, and unfortunately, as of right now, anyway, there's no beta for the Nintendo Switch version of Mortal Kombat. There's also no Nintendo Switch version of the Collector's Edition, which is very, very disappointing. I can handle the beta. I don't mind. I mean, look, you know, it's nice to play a game before it comes out, but look, I don't mind waiting for a game to come out to play it, you know. But the Collector's Edition now, it would have been nice if there was a Nintendo Switch version of that. I mean, I got a strange feeling I'm going to end up buying two versions. I got a funny feeling I'm going to end up buying Mortal Kombat 11 on PS4 and Switch. I don't know for sure, but I got a funny feeling I'm going to end up doing that. But no, as far as The beta, yeah, the beta is available for the PS4, Xbox One, and I believe PC. Yeah, PC version. I would presume PC as well. On oh god, I think it's March, the end of March, sometime at the end of March, is when the beta will be available. But you have to pre-order. You have to pre-order Mortal Kombat 11 before you can get access to that beta, which again will be available at the end of March. So yeah, it is pretty cool to go back to Mortal Kombat 1 and to think about this mysterious female character who's been controlling all of these fighters' destinies in the background the whole time. Like, we didn't know that. Obviously, like, Ed Boon never knew that. Well, we think he didn't know that anyway when he was making the game, but it's nice to know that that has been happening. And it's going to be interesting to see how that plays a part in Mortal Kombat 11's story. And it's also interesting as well, you know how, like, because obviously Mortal Kombat has come a long way over the years. I was I can't pause this game. I bet both of them are gonna cost $60, which means I know, yeah, a lot of money. But look, I don't mind that because that's been the way. It's been like that for a long time. You know, it's been like that since the origins of Mortal Kombat. I mean, Mortal Kombat released on so many systems. It released on the Super Nintendo, Sega Master System, Sega Mega Drive, and it released on Game Boy as well. $20 for the fighter pass. I know, yeah. I suppose when you put all that into context, I suppose I'm just gonna buy the Switch version. I'm just gonna buy the Switch version just to have Mortal Kombat on the go. That's gonna be my payoff. I know there's going to be people who are going to be like saying, I can play Mortal Kombat X in glorious 4K on my 70-inch TV or some shit, and that's nice. It is nice. Trust me, the game looks fantastic. I've seen it. It's amazing. But man, let's see how much fun they have when they have to turn off their PS4 and go away from their massive 4K TV and go to a boring doctor's appointment and sit in a boring doctor's waiting room and look back at the clock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, and twiddle their fucking thumbs and browse Facebook every fucking 5 minutes, and like re-browse Facebook less than 5 minutes later to see if anything has happened. Let them have a wonderful time. But you know what I'll be able to do? I'll be able to play Mortal Kombat 11. This is early, but do you think in the future they will add another Mortal Kombat game? Of course, man. Of course they will, man. Of course they will. Mortal Kombat is just getting started. I played Mortal Kombat 9 and Injustice on the PS Vita and enjoyed it. And I mean, it's gonna have setbacks. Like Mortal Kombat had setbacks on the PS Vita, and Mortal Kombat will have setbacks on the Switch, of course. Of course, it's inevitable. It's just technology. It's hardware, of course. But I think the payoff again is just going to be the fact that you can play Mortal Kombat. You're going to have a Mortal Kombat experience on the go, and it's not going to be as toned down as something like Mortal Kombat Mobile. Do you know? Like, it's not going to be as toned down as that. Like, I mean, we've seen games like Doom and Wolfenstein. No problem, Blacknet the Gamer. See you soon. It's not going to be as toned down as that. Like, I mean, we've seen games like Doom, Wolfenstein, Skyrim, soon to be Dragon's Dogma. All running on Switch, looking absolutely amazing on Switch. So, I mean, but we've also seen terrible ports on Switch, like WWE 2K18. So it's a wait and see kind of approach. I mean, I've already pre-ordered Mortal Kombat on Switch, but I'm probably going to have to cancel that pre-order now, and instead pre-order it digitally on my American eShop account, because I have an American eShop account on the Nintendo Switch. So yeah, I'm probably going to have to end up doing that. Ed Boon should have trolled it. Would be mine. Oh yeah, could you imagine? Could you imagine if he stood there and he spoke about, how they're rebranding Mortal Kombat X Mobile. They're rebranding that now to just Mortal Kombat Mobile. Would it be so funny if he decided to have a segment about that and he kind of troll people into saying, I'm delighted to talk about Mortal Kombat Mobile, and yeah, as you said there, like if he found a way to troll them into trolling people into thinking that Mortal Kombat 11 was coming to Switch or was coming to mobile, wouldn't that be so funny? Man, that would actually be priceless, to be honest. So yeah, sorry, I'm kind of really waffling in this stream. Um, okay. See, what I want to do is I want to bring Mortal Kombat 11 into the stream because I did say Mortal Kombat 11 hype in the video description, but I don't want to recap my previous stream at the same time. I want to make it entertaining and fresh. But what I will say is it's Jesus Christ, Johnny Cage, calm down. See those punches? Did you see those punches from Johnny Cage? Man, they don't call him the fucking they don't call him Johnny Cage for nothing. That makes no sense. It's only better in my head. I was going to say, so yeah, Mortal Kombat's come a long way over the years, and I'm really looking forward to like being able to just customize the appearance of my fighter. Because I mean, obviously, Mortal Kombat 1, you know, you had Sub-Zero, and that's how he looked. Now, obviously, like we've had costume changes. Of course, we've had various costumes. I mean, that's been added into the series as far back as I'm trying to think now. I would say as far back as Deadly Alliance. I think that was the first Mortal Kombat game where you could have multiple costumes. It might have been Mortal Kombat 4, but I just can't seem to recall it. But as far as customizing, like as far as actually physically Jean-Claude Van Damme was supposed to be Johnny in the movie. That's right, yeah. I think I remember you telling me that actually. That would have been really interesting to see Jean-Claude Van Damme play Johnny Cage in a movie. That would have been really interesting. It's a pity that didn't work out, you know. But that's show business. That's Hollywood, as they say. But what I'm doing in this stream is I'm hyping myself up for Mortal Kombat 11 by celebrating the origins of Mortal Kombat, which is obviously Mortal Kombat 1. This time around, I'm playing it on the Super Nintendo, which is always nice because I never had the opportunity originally to play the original Mortal Kombat game. You know, I didn't even play it on Sega Mega Drive, let alone Super Nintendo. I did play Mortal Kombat 2 on Sega Mega Drive, but never had the opportunity to actually play the original Mortal Kombat game. But, you know, years and years ago, I tracked down myself a Super Nintendo and finally got the opportunity to experience Mortal Kombat and all its glory. And as I progress through the stream, I bring Mortal Kombat 11 into it without recapping my previous stream too much, is how I would put it. We're on to the endurance round now. At least you didn't play the Game Boy. I actually, unfortunately, played the Game Boy version, and it's terrible. It's absolutely shockingly terrible, it really is. I played Mortal Kombat Ultimate on the DS. That was okay, that was good, because you're talking about, like, I mean, Mortal Kombat 3 was a Sega Mega Drive game, so, you know, yeah, oh no, I was right. I had the misfortune of playing the Game Boy version, but it wasn't like I didn't actually that wasn't my only experience of Mortal Kombat. As I pointed out in the previous stream, I played Mortal Kombat originally on the Sega Master System, which isn't as bad as the Game Boy version. At least it has color. At least the game actually works. But no, I actually played Mortal Kombat on Game Boy only a couple of years ago, really. So yeah, not a nice experience to be quite honest with you. Not a nice experience at all. And here's Raiden when he was a goody two shoes. When he was, oh no, I can't believe Shang Tsung has corrupted the Mortal Kombat tournament. Please, Shang Tsung, please don't be bad. Please don't hurt my warriors. Please don't invade. Shao Kahn, please don't invade Outworld. Oh no, they've killed the Shaolin monks. Liu Kang, you have to defend Earthrealm. That's this Raiden, you know. That's Raiden in this Mortal Kombat. So it's really interesting to see just how far Raiden has come over the years, and how his frustrations for his failure to protect Earth Realm has engulfed him. Jesus, what's the battery like in this one? Has engulfed him, and he's now full of hatred and guilt as well for essentially causing the death of Liu Kang Lao, as a result of him trying to change things. So yeah, it's interesting to see a massive change in Raiden. I mean, we saw Raiden in the Mortal Kombat 11 reveal today, and we saw that prologue to the story. We just see that different Raiden, that Raiden who's like not going to stick around waiting to be invaded, waiting to be attacked. He marches right to Shinnok, tortures him, tells him to shut the fuck up, more or less, and rips his head off and delivers it to the Netherrealm as a message of don't fuck with Earth Realm, don't fuck with me anymore. So as I pointed out, the easiest way to describe what Raiden is now is he is an offensive god as opposed to a defensive god. He's not merciful. He's not gonna protect Earth Realm. He's gonna destroy any realm that poses a threat to Earth Realm, which I actually like. I like this Raiden, to be quite honest with you, I do. So interesting to to compare, this Raiden that we see here, which is basically the kind of the good and merciful God, and the protector of Earth Realm, and oh no, I can't believe the bad guys have done this again. That kind of typical kind of good guy approach. Well, that was the Raiden of then. So it's crazy to compare that. Now Raiden just went full John Wick. He just went complete badass. He just went complete like enough is enough kind of Raiden. The kind of Raiden who's not going to take any shit no more. And I like that Raiden, to be quite honest with you. I really do. Oh shit! I keep forgetting this is an endurance battle. Oh Jesus! Mortal Kombat was tough in the day. Really was tough in the day. I think I'm gonna have like one more attempt. Yeah, I'll have one more attempt because my battery could go dead any second, and I don't have the patience to. Hello, MK11. Yes, MK11 is on the way. MK11 will be released in just 3 months' time. I am hyping myself up for the release of Mortal Kombat 11 in this live stream. Welcome to the live stream, by the way. Great to have you. Hyping myself up for Mortal Kombat 11 by celebrating Mortal Kombat, going back to the very first Mortal Kombat game, playing it, celebrating it, and kind of comparing it to Mortal Kombat 11 in very interesting and fun ways. And I think the most interesting thing about revisiting Mortal Kombat 1 is actually thinking about this mysterious female character that got revealed today in the Mortal Kombat 11 reveal. This mysterious female, and she's actually going to be the main villain in Mortal Kombat 11. Just thinking about how much of an impact and how much control she actually had over the events of this game. It's very interesting to think about that. Obviously, you don't think about it when you originally played it because it was never a thing back then. Obviously, Ed Boon just kind of thought about it when he was making Mortal Kombat 11. But it's just really interesting. It's always interesting to go back and think. It's a bit like Mortal Kombat. It's a bit like when we first played Mortal Kombat 1. We didn't know anything about Shao Kahn or Outworld. We just knew that Shang Tsung corrupted a Shaolin tournament. We didn't know why he was corrupting it. We didn't know why he wanted to upset the balance of Earth Realm. We didn't know anything about that. It was only in Mortal Kombat 2 that we knew that he was actually working for Shao Kahn. And that makes for a very interesting situation. Like when you go back and actually play Mortal Kombat 1, knowing what Shang Tsung, for fuck's sake, Raiden, what Shang Tsung is actually trying to achieve. He's trying to again, unbalanced. One more turn. I always do this. One more turn, and then we'll call it a night. We'll call it a stream. But again, one of the other things I'm kind of one of the things I'm looking forward to for Mortal Kombat 11, and one of the things I kind of like to compare Mortal Kombat 1 to Mortal Kombat 11 is the fact that you can actually now customize your fighters. So there used to be a time where, this was the look of Raiden or that was the look of Scorpion, and what you saw is what you got. Whereas now it's completely different. You can completely change the appearance of Sub-Zero. He doesn't have to be blue anymore. You could make him yellow if you wanted to. You could turn Sub-Zero into Scorpion. You can completely mess around and toy around and experiment with the appearance of your favorite fighters, which is nice. So over the long years, Mortal Kombat has come a long way. I really liked, I think was it Ronda Rousey or was it somebody else who just Ronda? Yeah, it was Ronda Rousey and somebody else that made great points. I've been taught many times, Super Smash Brothers is the best fighting game in the world. It's so much better than Mortal Kombat. Listen, I love Super Smash Brothers. Don't get me wrong. I think it's a great game, but it doesn't hold a candle. It doesn't hold a candle. It doesn't hold a matchstick, for that matter, to Mortal Kombat. And I think the reason why Ronda Rousey and this other person, I don't know who it was, gave, and it's the story. You're not just fighting. You're not just picking the best fighter. Who's the best fighter? Who's the best fighter? It's not about who's the best fighter. It's not about how many fighters there are on the roster. What makes Mortal Kombat a superior fighter game is that it has that balance of gameplay, the balance of fighting, but also a very in-depth story. And Ronda Rousey, I think, said it better. The voice of Sonya Blade, may I add. Like, you want to find out why Sonya is fighting Kano. You want to find out why Sub-Zero hates Scorpion. You want to find out all this. You want to find out why Shang Tsung wants to unbalance the realm of Earth. You want to find all this out, like. You want to find out the origins of these characters because there's an in-depth story going on, and that's why I think I'm actually very tired right now, which is why I'm just waffling on. I watched the movie before playing the arcade games, and that's an interesting way to get into the Mortal Kombat franchise. I like that. I really like that. That's actually kind of cool. Obviously, for me, it was the other way around. I played Mortal Kombat 1 on the Sega Master System, and then obviously when I know the movies were out, I checked out the movies. I think the movies are absolutely fantastic. Obviously, I would say that Mortal Kombat 1, the first movie, is obviously the better one, but I don't have nowhere near an issue with Mortal Kombat 2, the movie, as most people online do. I don't think it's that bad. I don't think it's that bad. I quite enjoyed it. Another thing as well, but obviously this is to do with just how far gaming consoles have come over the years. But obviously playing Mortal Kombat 1 really makes me appreciate just how far the Mortal Kombat series has come in terms of visuals as well. I'd rather watch Mortal Kombat 2, the movie, than Batman and Robin. Yeah, I would agree with you. I can think of many movies that are far worse than Mortal Kombat 2. The movie. I thought it was enjoyable. I enjoyed it. Yeah. But yeah, just looking at Mortal Kombat 11, looking at its graphics, looking at the detail on the characters' faces and the detail in the background, really, it stuck out to me. And I've always said in my streams that I'm not a graphics person. That it's not something I'm aware of. But I gotta say, Mortal Kombat 11, it stood out. The graphics in that game stood out to me. I was aware of those graphics. Have I actually made it to Goro here? It's so funny when you see a character just dropping down there. There's just no blood. There's no nothing. It's kind of surreal, really. I've actually made it to Goro. Oh no, I haven't. I have one more endurance left. I don't know if my battery will actually endure. That's the only problem now. Will my battery endure? Let's see how far we can get. Oh, he blocked my phrase. Oh, that's a long comment. Let me just. Oh, Jesus. I'm probably going to lose this fight anyway. Let me see if I get enough time to read this comment. I was actually jealous that the older kids in my school got to see Mortal Kombat 2 on a field trip to the theatre. Oh no. I feel your pain. Oh no. Sub-Zero is feeling a lot of pain right now. He's going to lose to the God of Thunder and Protector of Earth Realm, Raiden. Okay. So that was just a little, just like my previous stream, just a little celebration of all things Mortal Kombat, celebrating the origins of the Mortal Kombat franchise, going back to where it all began. Obviously, Mortal Kombat 1, this time played on the Super Nintendo as opposed to the Sega Master System. But for me, the Sega Master System was where it began, because that is the console that I played Mortal Kombat 1 on. Just hyping myself up, getting myself prepared, excited for the release of Mortal Kombat 11, and just kind of appreciating how far the Mortal Kombat franchise has gotten. And I thought it would be interesting as well. To go back to this timeline and have a think in the back of my head about this mysterious female character who has controlled time, has controlled the destiny of Johnny Cage, has controlled everything, has been in the shadows controlling everything, and everything was going according to plan for her. Her plan was going smoothly, obviously, until the events of Mortal Kombat 9, where Raiden went back and changed everything. So I thought it would be nice and interesting and kind of fun to kind of think about that in the back of my mind while I'm playing Mortal Kombat 1. And I gotta say, it was interesting. And also just kind of appreciating, again, how far Mortal Kombat has how far Mortal Kombat has gotten over the years. Geez, I'm so tired I can't even talk. So I was really kind of appreciating the ability now to customize the appearance of your fighter. So that's going to really, really be interesting. So Scorpion doesn't have to look the same every time. Sub-Zero doesn't have to look the same every time. You can really, go all out and customize the appearance of the game. So what I like, this is a kind of personal thing now before I end the stream. Like, Mortal Kombat is a game that I grew up playing. This isn't something that I've just jumped on the bandwagon with. I wonder what she gains for Shao Kahn winning. What does she gain if Shao Kahn wins? I think she's some sort of she's about balance. She's like, you gotta keep things balanced. She's trying to keep everything balanced, good balance with evil and stuff like that. I think that's what she's trying to represent. I think so anyway. But yeah, like, for me, Mortal Kombat is not a flashy trend. It isn't something that just happened a year ago. Mortal Kombat has been around for like nearly 30 years, and it's been a part of my entire life. Mortal Kombat hasn't went anywhere, and it didn't just appear overnight. Mortal Kombat has always been. God, I actually sound like the fucking narrator of Mortal Kombat Armageddon or something. Mortal Kombat has always been and always will. Wasn't there something like that in Mortal Kombat Armageddon, or was it one of the Mortal Kombat games anyway? Jeez, that's so weird. But yeah, and I'm quite proud of that I have a game that that I'm still playing years later. So I just wanted to kind of talk a little bit about that. What Mortal Kombat means to me. Like, it's a game that's been a part of my life for as long as I can remember. I mean, you've got all these cool, popular games now, and they're great games, and a lot of people enjoy playing those games, and rightfully so. Everyone should enjoy the games they play. But I think there's always something special about a game that's genuinely been a part of your entire life. And especially when you're somebody my age, hashtag Scorpion for Smash, but it could happen along with Sub-Zero, you never know. Stranger things have happened. Stranger things have happened. Okay, without the risk of waffling and my battery dying, I'm going to end the stream by thanking everyone who watched, including my lovely, lovely subscribers like you, Chad Middleton, and Black Knight the Gamer, and to my viewers as well. Shout out to my lovely subscribers, Pro Chronic Slogs, L4 Electricity Kid, Epic Kid 23, DLA, Aiden and Damien Sewell, Aiden and Damien Sewell, what the hell am I saying? Damien and Alan Sewell, Aiden Denniston, of course Black Knight the Gamer, Mypix Gaming, Chad Middleton. I'm getting all mixed up now because I'm so tired. But shout out to all. Thank you so much. Good night to you as well, Chad. And I will see you in the next stream. Hashtag MK forever. Mortal Kombat is immortal. There will be flashy, trendy, cool, popular games released every 5 or so years. But where will those games be in 25 plus years? Well, that game right there, Mortal Kombat, is still around to this day. So, yeah, Mortal Kombat will be immortal. It's the hashtag immortal is what Mortal Kombat is. So yeah, I'm extremely hyped for the release of Mortal Kombat 11. Very happy with what I saw today at the Mortal Kombat 11 reveal. Not that I needed any reason to buy Mortal Kombat 11. As soon as I knew that Mortal Kombat 11 was a thing and it was releasing, I knew I was buying it. So not that I needed a reason to buy the game, but very happy with what I saw today now with the Mortal Kombat 11 reveal. I mean, Baraka coming back, character customization, a wacky, crazy, innovative story. The game looking better than it's ever looked before. And just a Mortal Kombat game that feels as fresh as the original Mortal Kombat game did all those years ago. So happy and excited and hyped for Mortal Kombat. Always nice to go back to where it began, like I did in the stream of Mortal Kombat 1. And very fun. Look, when you're dealing with time travel, sorry enough for going on too much, but when you're dealing with time travel and elements like that, it's always so nice to go up. Dead or Alive is pandering to the SJWs. No one, I know, it's crazy carry on. Crazy carry on, trust me. But it's always nice to go back and to think about to think about this guardian of time, and she's manipulating time, and she played a huge part in it. It's always nice to do that. So I really had fun doing that. I hope my subs and viewers had as much fun as I did streaming this game. So yeah, Mortal Kombat is just getting started. It's just getting started. It's not going anywhere. I mean, I hear people every day of the week tell me that Fortnite is dead. Nobody plays Fortnite anymore. Well, the one game that isn't dead is Mortal Kombat. You know, I mean, people play the original Mortal Kombat games and they look forward to the latest Mortal Kombat games, and you know that's the magic of a game like Mortal Kombat. You know, it's not a trendy, popular, flashy thing. It's a franchise, you know, that has like 25 years behind it. So yeah. So really hyped for Mortal Kombat 11, and always nice to go back and play the original Mortal Kombat games as well. So Mortal Kombat then, now and forever, to steal WWE's catchphrase. So thank you everyone who watched. Really appreciate it, and goodbye.